think that it was characterized that this bill is a hostile bill. Well, the fact of the matter is China is a hostile nation, and it's unfortunate. When I say China, I'm not talking about the Chinese people. I'm not talking about the million Uyghurs who are in prison camps. And actually, I hear more recently in the Human Rights Caucus that I co-chair with Senator Coons, they're actually making personal protective equipment now. China is a hostile nation who gagged the ophthalmologist in Wuhan who was warning other medical health professionals that we have something going through this community and we need to stop it. He ultimately died from that disease. Imagine if he had been China's Dr. Fauci and they had gotten ahead of it and they recognized that sending people out of the country was a dangerous and bad thing. I also think China's a hostile nation because they've sold billions and billions of dollars of intellectual property. I get it reported every day as the chair of the Intellectual Property Subcommittee. And you all know what's publicly reported about China. Imagine if you knew what we did in classified briefings. They are a hostile nation. They are responsible for this virus, and they need to be held accountable. And with respect to comparing this to the liability protections that are before us, that is a comparison of an apple and an orangutan. There cannot be a starker contrast. We're not talking about just big businesses. We're talking about the University of North Carolina college system that already has a class action suit filed against it. We're talking about public K through 12 school systems. We're talking about private colleges. We're talking about daycare facilities. We're talking about hospitals, doctors' practices, dentist practices. We need to actually catch on to the fact that these folks, if they played by the rules, should be given safe harbor. If they didn't, they should suffer the consequences. But back on this bill, I think it's fair, I think it's balanced, and China only recognizes, the Chinese government, the Communist Party, only recognizes strength. And I think this is a statement that will go loud and clear to the Communist Party of China, and that's why I've co-sponsored the bill and fully support it. And by the way, I don't think there's any mail-in ballot provision on this bill.